Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shamak out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Racha Kodash. Yahweh being Heavenly Father's true name, and His only begotten Son's true name being Yahweh Shai, both in the Hebrew language, whom the world incorrectly calls God and Jesus Christ. Also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well and who are the true leaders of the Hebrew Israelites within these last days. Also want to give a shalom to our sincere brothers that's pushing, teaching the truth worldwide. And shalom to all you sincere listeners and you sincere believers. All right. Wanted to touch on the topic, truly land backing off this past week's camp, of this of how this society is, led by the so-called white man, and how it's caused, ultimately morale corruption upon the children of Israel, all right, upon you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, and this is all due to the so-called white man's rulership, all right, due to his judgment. We made a point, or the brothers, made a point this past weekend as the so-called white man and his judicial court system, all right, will have one's, hands swear on the Bible, all right, or claim to, live off Bible principles, but does a total opposite according to the scriptures, all right? And one of those being concerning the divorce, all right, separation, okay? And how the divorce according to the law is basically the total opposite of how the so-called white man's leads the society in, man. All right, because what's the hot topic trending, all throughout the earth right now? Gender wars, women against men, men against women. Okay, all right, and it's truly caused the uproar in the earth, man. All right, just a total, total uproar. All right, just a for the lack of better words. All right, so I just typed in Google the percentage of divorce by gender, and this is a study led by the American Sociological Association determined that nearly 70% of divorces are initiated by women. All right, and this is because the so-called white man, has basically flipped the order of things. He has tended the society, or basically built a society that allows women to assert authority over the man. Okay, especially in the houses of you Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans. All right, where it truly matters, where the Bible law truly consists of the Israelites only. Okay, so this study of divorces being initiated by women of 70%, and that number can be even higher concerning you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. But that's truly the answer to that would be the curses that Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai put upon us, to be led by the so-called white man, to be oppressed by the so-called white man, and to also suffer under this suffer under this corruption, because it is suffering. People stressed out, all right, people that's the drug abuse, all right, because the earth is out of order. Okay, the earth is out of order, man. All right, so it says, let me see what this says. It says, which gender has the highest divorce rate? It says women. It says a 2015 study by the American Sociological Association revealed that the women initiated about 69-70% of all divorces in the United States. Furthermore, the same study found that college-educated women initiate divorce at an even higher rate of 90%. All right, because just the women, especially of our nation, of the children of Israel, of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, but the women in this, generally speaking, are proud, man. Okay, very arrogant, very entitled. Okay, self-willed. All right, they just loud, disobedient. All right, truly not even women. Okay. But let me grab Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56, because it's all, like I mentioned before, the answer, the simple answer would be, hey, man, this is all because of the curses that the Lord put upon us. All right, in our minds and our new bodies, and in this state of our nation will be changed due to the return of Yahweh Shai. All right, that's why this is just one more aspect of why it's so important for the so-called white man to be taken out of rulership, and for Yahweh Shai, our Messiah, our Savior, to return and deliver us from this hellhole that we're in. All right, this affliction, this corrupted state that we're in, man. These chains of darkness. All right. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. It reads, "The tender and delicate women among you, the feminine, the submissive, the gentle women among you, which will not venture to set the sole of her feet upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil." Cause that tender, that gentle and being feminine, that spirit is really being put out of the earth by the media, by propaganda, by the movies and shows, the music. Okay. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. So yeah, just evil as hell. Not giving a damn about the man, not giving a damn about the kids. And you hear that through the messages each and every week, each and every day. All right, you go on the internet, you go have a conversation with the people of this world, man. All right, what's the main message that you hear? Fuck that nigga, fuck them kids. That's the main. That's just what it is. Excuse the French, but that's what we constantly hear. All right, but this is all gonna come to naught. All right, due to fulfillment of Bible prophecy, when the Lord starts plaguing this earth, man, with famine, plaguing this earth with diseases and sicknesses, plaguing this earth with more natural disasters. All right, terrible and tortured deaths and thermonuclear missile destruction. All this is about to be put out. This corruption is about to be destroyed, man. All right, the rulership of the so-called white man Esau Edom is about to be put down. All right, all this is just a facade right now. All right, all this is just an illusion. Okay, so these divorce rates, and it just these are happening on a consistent basis. All right, and I just want to grab a few examples of the most expensive divorces, of how the women, where this is a contrast to what the Bible speaks of, how the woman leads with about 50% of what the man possesses. All right, and then this is all systematic to get the man out of the household or ruin the household of the family. All right, the so-called white man giving out section 8 welfare. All right, putting the man on child support. All right, all these traps and snares to basically take the man out of that household, man. Okay, to take that power, to basically take away the power of the man by hitting the pockets. All right, by going through legislation and documents. Okay, so this says there's a list of the most expensive divorces in legal history. Amounts are given in U.S. dollars and are not adjusted for inflation. All right, but it says you see, number one, Jeff Bezos, his divorce, wife ended up getting about what, $38 billion. Phew, $38 billion, man. Kim Kardashian, just notable names: Kim Kardashian and Kanye, $2.7 billion divorce, plus $200,000 per month child support paid by Kanye West. All right, this is the society that people praise, man. Okay, Tiger Woods, his divorce, what, $710 million. All right, after 6 years, man. These numbers are examples. Michael Jordan's divorce, all right, after 16 years of marriage, $168 million. Okay, those examples are enough, man. Those examples are enough. All right, so from there, Deuteronomy chapter 20, I'll go to 22, just to grab these laws of divorce and the laws of separation. Okay, so let me highlight these verses, but I want to start at verse 13. Okay, so this is Deuteronomy chapter 22. Let's see how far I want to go down. This is Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 13. It reads, "If any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her, and give occasions of speech against her, and bring up an evil name upon her, and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid." See, so having those regrets, or one of those being, oh man, she wasn't truly a virgin, whatever the case may be. All right, because we know according to our true heritage, we're supposed to, as men of Israel, as Israelites, all right, which was damn near a foreign language in today's society of a man, marrying, or truly, marrying and withholding that marriage of marrying a virgin. All right, That's a rare commodity in this society. Damn near 1%. Okay, of a man finding a virgin. All right. But it says verse 15, it says, then shall the father of the damsel of the woman and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate. So you had that doubt of, man, that's basically bringing evil upon a name, because according to our heritage, that's against the law. All right. To take possession of another man's woman. So basically, in this case, you basically saying this is not a virgin. This belonging to another man. All right, which can be lies, man. And with lies comes judgment by the leadership, which we by the nation of Israel we don't have in this society, man. All right, except of course the apostles and elders, primarily of the branch of Great Millstone. All right, closest thing we have to a foundation of leadership, okay, through the Spirit, of course. But this is verse 16, and it reads, and the damsel's father shall say to the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hated her. And lo, if he have given occasions of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughters a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity, and they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city. So the father's like, yeah, this is proof that my daughter was a virgin upon or before they were given in marriage, given in sex, because sex is marriage. All right. Verse 18, it says, and the elders of that city shall take that man and chastise him, for the lies. All right, and they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he had brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel. All right, because this is the law only concerning the Israelites, only concerning you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. This Bible is only for you. All right, this is only for you to live by. All right, and these divorcements that's being caused or going through the so-called white man system. All right, they're receiving all this great amount of money when they're not even truly virgins. All right, but it says, and she shall be his wife, and he may not put her away all his days. See, staying with her. All right, verse 20. But if this thing be true, and the tokens of the virginity be not found for the damsel, then shall they bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city shall stone her with stones, that she shall die. So it ain't no with separation. It's not, man. All right, you don't just say, oh, I'm done. Cheat on you. You look at Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. She just had a whole affair with August Alsina, and then that just got swept under the rug. Man, you would be brought forth by in the midst of the people and by the masses. All right, by the leadership of the Israelites, and you will be stoned that she may die. Okay, because she had wrought folly in Israel to play the whore in her father's house. So shalt thou put evil away from among you. See, great fear is put upon. This is part of our culture. This is truly part of our heritage, being stoned to death. All right, if these actions were taking place in today's society, all right, men and women would be greatly humbled. All right, that proud and that mighty spirit would be put down, man. Seeing one, actually, seeing it up close in person, someone being stoned to death, that will put fear in it, ultimately put fear in the Lord into the people, and and have them obedient to the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord has set up for us to abide in. All right, but this is completely not taking place in the earth. All right, but this is what's biblically spoken. All right, this is what's biblically true, still true to this day. All right, just because these people don't agree with it or live by it doesn't mean it's not true. All right, but it says, or it reads, because she have wrought folly in Israel to play the whore in her father's house, so shalt thou put evil away from among you. Yeah, evil is basically being put away. All right, if a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman and the woman, so shall thou put away evil from Israel. So yeah, both committed basically adultery. All right, a man lying with a married woman. All right, both shall be put to death. This will put fear in today's society, man. Okay, verse 23. if a damn it wouldn't see that and that takes away all the drama and all the extraness. All right, it'd be all put out, man. Both of them get put to death, and that's the end of the story. All right. But verse 23, it says, or it reads, if a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die, the damsel because she cried not, being in the city, and the man because he have humbled his neighbor's wife. Yeah. All right, because according to the law, as I just mentioned in verse 24, all right, if the man, met a woman in the midst of the city, all right, and they end up having that sexual intercourse, all right, but she didn't cry out, she didn't mention nothing, she didn't say, oh no, oh I got a husband, she didn't mention any of these things. Hey, both got to get put to death, man. All right, and because the man is in the wrong, because he basically that had that sexual interaction with his basically his fellows Israelites women. All right, his neighbor's wife. All right, neighbor being an Israelite. It says, so thou shalt put away evil from among you. All right, that fear will be in the earth, man, if these laws were enacted in today's society, in today's world. But we know that it's not to be, because this is a world of evil and wickedness. All right, but these laws will greatly humble the masses, man. All right, will greatly humble men and women, not just women, because men and women, these are judgments placed upon men and women. All right, it's not just women. Okay. So this is Deuteronomy. Let me also go to Deuteronomy 24, which also holds the law of divorcement. Okay. So this is and I'm gonna read this also in NIV as well, and it should hopefully bring the point home. This is Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 1. It reads, when a man have taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he had found some uncleanliness in her, it's like it. Then let him write a bill. Let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and send her out of his house. Now, when you read this verse, do you hear anything about her taking this amount of shekels, this amount of money, this amount of possessions from his house? No. All right. According to the Bible, she leaves with nothing, man. All right. Nothing. That would end all that. Oh, the higher educated women divorcing at 90%, and divorces being initiated by women by 70%. That number will be damn near lowered to damn 9-10%, 5%, man. All right, because it will be greatly humbled. All right, one little mess up you got of the man, now to get all these benefits and rewards for causing hell in the household. All right, but this society is just upside down. That's why the scriptures mentioned in Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20, woe to you that call evil good and good evil, man. These scriptures will be brought up. We'll bring up these same chapters of Deuteronomy chapter 28, 22, 28, 24, concerning separation, concerning the judgments, concerning divorcement, of how it should truly go according to the Bible. All right, and then you will basically get damn stoned, verbally all throughout the country if you bring these scriptures up, man. You'll get mocked. They'll start scoffing, rolling the eyes, smacking of the teeth, talking, basically just all out talking shit. Okay, but this is the truth, man. This is the truth. All right, verse 2, it reads, and when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. Yeah, that bill of divorcement is written. Hey, go ahead. Go about your life. No drama needed. Verse 3, but it reads, and if the latter husband hate her, so yeah, the one after that one, and write her a bill of divorcement and give it into her hand and send her out of his house, or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, her former husband, so yeah, the one before she went to that one, her former husband, which sent her away, may not take her again to be his wife. After that, she is defiled, for that is abomination before the Lord. It is causing confusion all over the place. And thou shalt not cause the land to sin, which the Lord thy power giveth thee for an inheritance. When a man taketh a new wife, he shall not go out to war, neither shall he be charged with any business. Yeah, the point is made, but he shall be free at home 1 year, and he shall cheer up his wife, which he have taken. So yeah, the point was truly made in Deuteronomy chapter 1, chapter 24, verses 1-4. All right, of how the woman when she leaves, she leaves and she leaves with truly nothing. The Bible, it doesn't mention, oh, she takes this amount of shekels. All right. Now, if an act is a fraudulent act is taken against a woman, or some type of, like they mentioned in Deuteronomy 22, some type of lies that you have to, the father will receive that the money. Okay, but if not, and judgment truly will take place. Truly. All right, but I want to read this also in the NIV. Okay, Deuteronomy 24 verse 1. It reads, if a man marries a woman who becomes displeasing to him because he finds something indecent about her, and he writes her a certificate of divorce, gives it to her, and sends her from his house, still, you still see no 50% of this, 40% of taking this amount of money, none of that, man. All right. Because this today's society, it tends to the needs of the women, all right, and the needs and wants, all right, which has resulted in them being so proud, so disobedient, so obnoxious, and so just, man, basically like a beast upon the earth, all right. And the men likewise that support that system, which is truly the whole damn world. But continuing on, it says, and if after she leaves his house, she becomes the wife of another man, and her second husband dislikes her and writes her a certificate of divorce, gives it to her, and sends her out of his house, or if he dies, then her first husband who divorced her is not allowed to marry her again after she had been defiled. That would be detestable in the eyes of the Lord. Do not bring sin upon the land of the Lord. Your power is giving you an inheritance. So this is our true culture. This is how we will truly live according to the Bible concerning our marriages, concerning our relationships, however you want to put it. All right. Concerning the situations at hand. All right. But we know the world doesn't, agree with these terms, agree with these scriptures, doesn't agree with truly with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and the men of the Lord and the prophets. But this is the truth of how order would truly be conducted, and how the fear of the Lord would still be in the earth. All right, and order would still be in the earth. But these laws, statutes, commandments will be brought back to its fulfillment. All right, when Yahushua does return, and then we're gonna, in our minds and our new bodies, it's gonna be, these laws, statutes, commandments are gonna be written in our inward parts. We're gonna naturally do what's right according to the Bible. Do what's natural, what's right, what's pleasing to the Lord. All right, without even trying, man. We're gonna be perfect. That's why we seek the kingdom of heaven that is to be established on the earth due to the return of destruction of the so-called white man society and his world, his rulership, and also the deliverance of the Israelites. Okay, that's going to come through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and the angels. All right, that's what we're hopeful of, man. Hopeful of the all these prophecies coming to pass within this year 2023. All right, as we wait and watch, man. Okay, so that was truly the point concerning divorce according to the law, and how truly the women will ultimately leave with nothing. All right, which would have these women be more humble, more in order, more obedient. All right, and then truly the men and women, because this has to do with pleasing the Lord. All right, pleasing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So Lord willing, this was edifying and also encouraging to you sincere believers. All right, I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rachah Kodash. All right, double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. All right, Shalom, keep the faith.